Azra pavement. Good morning everyone and welcome to Sunday morning's light stroll. No artificial lights, just the elements, me and Azra. So we're going to do the longer walk this morning. We've got to keep the pace up because we've got to be back because we're going out. And weather this morning, fairly benign really, 6 degrees, no wind, no rain yet. Rain is forecast for today, but a little bit later on they did say we were going to get it this morning, but I hope it doesn't. It's not forecast to, but it has been raining overnight. So what's everybody up to today? Is it a normal Sunday for you, whatever normal might be, whether that be working, leisure, nothing? We're going to the cafe in just over an hour, and then we've got Julie's family coming this afternoon, so yeah, our Sunday's pretty laid out. Get a few bits and pieces out of the way. Did anyone watch Liverpool last night? It was almost like watching the old Liverpool stand up, wasn't it? It was absolutely unbelievable. You know, when they won in the week, you thought, oh, it was against the Park team in the Champions League, which there probably are no Park teams, but that's how it felt, the performance was. But from going 1-0 down last night, it certainly felt like, oh, same old, same old. And I was sort of watching the Royal Rumble at the same time. And I sort of was paying attention more to the Royal Rumble than I was to Liverpool, which is very unlike me. But like they were playing that well at all. But there's certainly the second half. Certainly, they played a lot better. Come on, Azra. And it was a very good performance and felt really good for Ibrahim Konate at the end, getting that deflected goal. I know exactly what it's like to lose a parent, and it is not nice, you know, for someone like him who's in the public eye. It's horrible, but he was very emotional, but scored that fourth deflected goal, so well done to him. If you're new here, do like and subscribe. Good question. Straight up. How long have I had my YouTube channel? I've had it ages and ages. Obviously, like a lot of people have. Sort of you have your sign in and all that sort of stuff, but to actually start the channel properly, yeah, it was October last year, so we've been doing really well. I think Azra, not there, not on someone's front garden. So we've been getting just over a year now, and we've been doing some good stuff. People are enjoying the content. Subscriptions. My next aim now is to get to hopefully 1,000 by the summer. If we carry on at the rate we're going, which is around 50 a month, you're not going to go again. Go on then, we'll go down the alley. We're averaging about 50 a month at the moment. So on that basis, we should be absolutely fine. Azra's just going to the loo, guys, so I've just got to clear that up. And then we'll carry on that conversation, so just bear with me. Is it a long time? There's loads of people that have had it a lot longer than I have. Just bear with me, guys. Yeah, there's loads of people that have had it. Feels like a lot longer than I have when you look at people's history and what have you. So, yeah, I don't think that's a long time. And as I've said many times before, for me it's a hobby. It'll never earn money because I just haven't got the time to put into it. Not only from a point of view of my time, but also, you know, going places, you know, maybe in however many years' time it is till we retire, you know, maybe we'll be in a fortunate position that we can sort of go places. Maybe that might be a bit different, you know, you can get more content and more original content, stuff like that. But at the minute, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, the live strolls with Her Majesty. She's the star of the show. I just narrate for her. But as I say, we're going over to the fields and the wooded area this morning. It's going to be really wet and horrible over there. So I don't think we'll do the extended field this morning because that really will be like a bog. We'll just sort of go through the wooded area and then come back. I'm going to try and do a few shorts as well. Along the way, I've got my other phone. So I'm going to try and do a bit of that as well along the way, because I need to get some content together for the week. So be doing that as well. Hi to Demez. I think we'll be alright in our little village. So Sundays are usually the best day for people watching. It fluctuates. I think... Come on, Azra. Good girl. Sunday before last had about 1,500 people. Last weekend it was a little bit less. I think it's about 800, 900 people. So we do get the old content out there. You tuck yourself up in bed and you have a good day as well when you get back up again. Thanks for tuning in. So if you've been with me before, you'll know where we're going. There's no surprises, not this time of year. Once the clocks change and we get back from our surprise holiday, which is exactly when the clocks do change, and I was telling you about this yesterday, we go the Sunday, the clocks actually go forward. So what I'm trying to say is the clocks officially change. I think it's at 2 a.m. Might be 1 a.m. I have got that on my phone. Anyway, I think it's 1 a.m. in the UK actually. Anyway, so when it's 1 o'clock, it will actually be 2 o'clock. Because we skip forward an hour. So you've got to think about that when you're catching a flight. So we just need to be on it that night. In fact, I don't think even Julie and me are going to go to bed that night. Might try and get a bit of a cat nap during the day on the Saturday, but I don't think we're really going to go on, Azra, let's go around this mud bog. Come on. Alright, you can run now, so come on, you can go play. Yeah, so I was talking about this yesterday, and I hadn't really thought about it up until I was talking to you about it yesterday, and I had to do a little bit of looking into it, but officially the clock's changed 1 o'clock, so what I'm trying to say is, guys, 1 o'clock we'll then jump to 2 o'clock. So straight away we lose that hour, and we've got to be at the airport for 3 o'clock. So it's something that we just need to be aware of on the day, or very early in the morning, because our flight's at 5:55. So that means you've got to be there for 5 to 3. Give yourself 3 hours. It probably isn't necessary at that time of the morning, but that's what they're telling us on the app. So the clues are going on an aeroplane, watch one of my vlogs series, and you'll get an idea of where we're going without giving it away. There was a third clue, and I can't even remember it now. Oh yeah, we've been there before, which obviously sort of goes into the second clue, doesn't it, really? I will be doing a vlog series as much as possible. It's a difficult one. Like when we go to Florida later on in the year, there'll be loads going on. You know, we'll be able to vlog quite a lot, but this particular holiday, I'm not really sure. I've had a couple of ideas. I've spoken to Julia, obviously, about what we're going to do, and there's a couple of bits and pieces we can vlog. Azra's just going to the loo again. Right, just wait. Preparing the bag, guys. Come on. Good girl, come on. Yeah, so I think that's important to know as well, that I don't quite know how much we're going to be vlogging. Definitely do the travel day, definitely do the hotel, definitely do the surrounding area. We'll be going on a couple of little excursions, so there's enough, but whether there's enough for like massive long vlogs, I just don't know. And I think sort of Julia is quite looking forward to chilling out, which we can do, weather permitting, of course. Come on. Being careful not to slip over through here, guys. Trying to get onto the leaves. As we're here, I'll tell you about little James's football match yesterday as well. I say little James, he's bigger than Julia and me, which isn't difficult. So it was first versus second yesterday. James's team being first, and the other team had a game in hand. So if the other team had won, they'd have gone 1 point clear of us, and they'd have had a game in hand. Win the game in hand, 4 points. Easy maths. And I'd sort of been saying to James throughout the week, you know, make sure you get your head right for the game on Saturday. You know, it's one of those that don't come along very often. You know, the boys have never been in this situation before. We've had a development team. We've inherited 3 or 4 players from the team that folded above, and they have really come in and helped and raised the other players to a level I don't think any of us thought they could get to be honest. So there's a credit to them, as well as, just use this dog bin, as well as obviously the coaching. Obviously I'm not doing it as much as I was. I did it for 6-7 years, but just due to other commitments, I just couldn't commit like I did prior, and everyone understands that. Obviously I still help. I mean, yesterday it was the coach by himself with no help from anyone, so I was on the sideline being another voice and helping him as much as possible. Anyway, they went 3-0 up, and it felt like a little bit cruise control. After last week's game, we drew 3-3 against a team we should clearly have beaten. We beat them 5-0 at the beginning of the season, and we just weren't at the races last week at all. And I said to Ben, the coach, I said to him in the week, these boys need revving up. They need a firework from somewhere, because they're on the verge of doing something amazing together. But they're only going to do it if they put the effort in. And yesterday was a real show in the first sort of 25 minutes, half an hour, of how to dissect a team and have that belief that you can do it. It was 3-1 at half time. They got back to 3-2 and we hung on, and we lost our goalie with 15 minutes to go. So it was a battle-hardened performance yesterday, and I think it showed James and his defensive centre-back partner. They were left together the whole game, no substitution, nothing, no rest. Everyone knew the importance of the game. I think had it have gone 3-4, 5-0, perhaps it would have been a bit different, but we were never fully in control. Gone Azra, very muddy, very boggy. Just keep going. Azra, this way. Good girl. Go on. Good girl. So, they ended up winning 3-2, which was amazing for them. They've now gone 5 points clear with a game in hand. And even the team that have played less games, even if they won their 2 games in hand, they won't be above us now. So we've got it in our own hands again. And that is fantastic. The boys just need to keep playing like they are, and it'll be good. It'll be great. But they've just got to respect the opposition and understand that you've got to go out and beat the teams in front of you. I'm just doing some shorts as well, guys, at the same time. And I'm doing it with my other phone. So this is another advantage of having this chest harness. It's been a bit of a quiet morning for viewing today, so it's a bit of a shame. It is what it is. This is the one morning that we actually can come out in the light. So this is my favourite day of the week, when we can come out in the light without using any artificial light. We can go where we want to go. As I said earlier on, this is a hobby for me. I'm out doing it, taking her for a walk anyway. So I enjoy taking you guys with me. So the channel will never earn any money. You can hear the train going off in the distance there. So we've got a couple of people watching, so welcome to the channel this morning. We are over the halfway point of the stroll. We've been over the fields. We're now in a wooded area, shortly coming to the end of this particular bit, and then we sort of make our way past Azra's horsey friends, if we see them, and then steadily make our way home. So we're doing all right. I'm doing a couple of short videos as well whilst we're walking. I've got my other phone with me today, another advantage of having the chest harness. In a minute, guys, you'll see Azra do her one bit of agility training she does every week over the stile. It isn't that exciting. Yeah, I can definitely hear the train in the background. There she goes. Oh, that felt like a real effort, Azra. As we landed in the mud and bog. I think we've got a person over there as well. I might be wrong. No, I think it's just a sign. It looked like a person. Right, we're just going to try and get some of this mud off. Whilst Azra just careers on. You don't have to worry about it, do you, Azra? No, don't go on there. Azra. Good girl. Just deciding to have a sniff. Come on, Azra, lead on. Lead on. Azra, come on. Good girl. Go on. Not on the mud. Azra. Come on. Let's go see your horsey friends. So we're now coming up to Azra's horsey friends very shortly. By the end of this stroll, it'll be knocking on for sort of 2 to 2.5 mile walk, which is exactly what we're aiming for every day now. For the first time in 4 months, I hit my monthly target for my January target. I don't quite know how, because I only started doing the 2 mile walks halfway through the month, but maybe that was enough. I don't know. Anyway, we were doing it every month prior to Euro Disney, and then said accident happened. Right, can we see any of our horsey friends today? Oh, there's one right here. You see it, Azra? There's one right here and the other two are over the back. There's one right here and the other two are over the back. I don't think she's that interested this morning, to be fair. Come on. So we make our way steadily home. We're still going to be out for a good 15 minutes or so. I don't even know what the time is. What's that? 25 to 8. Plenty of time. I've got plenty of time. Whether the other two have actually got up is a separate issue. We'll wait and see. Leave it. Come on. Started off quite busy this morning. It's sort of quieting down a little bit, which is a shame because, as I say, Sundays are usually our best day, so that is a real shame today. Maybe people have got other things to do. How can you at this time of the morning other than watch a lovely morning stroll with Azra? been experimenting this week with scheduling the live strolls. And I'm not sure that has been any more productive than just sort of going on ad lib each morning, to be honest with you. So, not sure we're going to carry on with that course. Maybe if there's something special happening, perhaps we'll do something like that. But I seem to be getting more people just ad-libbing it than scheduling. Why that should be, I don't really know, to be honest with you. Come on, Azra. Come on. We've got a few more people joining up, so welcome. If you're new here, Azra is leading the way. We do this every morning. This is the latest we do it. On a Sunday, normally we're out around 5:15. Most days during the week, 6 o'clock on a Saturday, and around 7 to 7:15 on a Sunday. It'll never be any later than 7, I don't think, on a Sunday, even once we get the light, because you get more people, if people are actually getting up, clearly, than if you come out really early and there's no one up. So, yeah, I doubt that will be for sure. 7 o'clock will be the earliest on a Sunday we'll be coming out, even once we get the light completely. It is getting lighter every morning now. I mean, I could have come out at 7 this morning, which it hasn't been that way, up until probably last week, I would say. And it's a bit of a dull morning, really. It's not really sunny. So we are very lucky now. We've come through the horrible dark morning phase, certainly at the weekends anyway. I mean, when I leave for work now, which is about 7:30, it is basically light, so, but it's still dark when I come home. So we won't get that probably until the clocks change. And of course, the light will improve at the end of March. It's improving every day, but it will improve definitively at the end of March, won't it? So, come on. But we will be on our surprise holiday when that all happens, so you won't see it for a week. You'll see some other adventures that we'll be doing, so watch out for those. I'll be doing vlogs and I will be doing lives, so we'll have everything going. But there's no plans as such. This is quite a chilled holiday. I've got a couple of ideas for a couple of the days, but apart from that, it's going to be reasonably chilled. Just going for strolls, exploring. So, yeah, it'll be good fun. Azra and Ralph will be going to their holiday home. They love going there. Do you know what? As soon as they go in the car, they see their beds, everything going in. They know exactly where they're going, and they love going there. It is unbelievable. Probably love going there more than... No, they don't. I won't say that out loud, because they love being at home. Come on. Good girl. Come on. So when we get to the end here, ladies and gentlemen, you will just see little Ralphie, who is Azra's little brother, has just weighed in. He likes to watch from the comfort of the sofa or the bed these live strolls, because he's a bit of an old chap, and he just watches and listens. He can hear my voice and he can see Azra, so he gets it. Best of both worlds. I bet you he's snoring. Yes, Julia is quite right. They do enjoy the holiday as much as we do. It's not a kennels, it's someone's home. And I think that makes a huge difference. And I've been talking to people about this actually over the years. And I think if you can find somewhere like we found, and there are loads of places like it, where people actually take the animals into their home as one of their own, it makes a massive difference to their mindset of going there. If they know they're going there going to be cooped up in a kennel, what does that do for the psyche? Yeah, I don't know. It never seemed to affect mum and dad's dogs, but they knew no different, did they? So, other than being at their own home. So, I suppose going there is like home from home. In a roundabout sort of way. Okay, so we're now at the high road and heading towards home. How long have we been going? Half an hour. That's not bad actually, guys. So we've done that. That must mean the old leg is getting better. So we're doing that in a half an hour. It was taking me about 40-45 minutes before. Right, so we've got someone coming the other way, so we are going to round this up. So guys, have a lovely Sunday, whatever you're up to. We'll catch up tomorrow morning, somewhat earlier than today. Cheers, guys.